What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back for another music video reaction review, first impression video on my channel, the first of 2019, and it seems like it's the last year or two. I think, last year specifically, or whatever. Maybe Chungha is gonna be the person who's like the first release of 2018, or at the very least, kind of makes a tradition of releasing stuff in January of every single year. At the very least, it's what the last 2 years have kind of been. Whatever, it doesn't make any difference. It's just kind of a little bit interesting. But interestingly, as I'm looking at this, the date at the bottom of the music video with the whole Mnet watermark is the 28th of December. So that's kind of interesting. But regardless, new music to listen to, the first video like this that I'm uploading for 2019. I'm super, super excited. And so, like I do with all my videos here, I'm just gonna share my thoughts with you guys on this song, give you guys some initial first impression thoughts, and then maybe something a little bit deeper after the fact. And the whole point is to encourage you guys to share your own thoughts on this song, whether you like it or not. So with all of that being said, let's get into it and see what this song is all about. All right. This one's a little bit different than, some of her releases from last year, for sure. It's good. I like this. I think that this is gonna be, or maybe this is gonna be my thing with listening, or the way that I like Chungha's music is like they might not necessarily be a song that I love from the very beginning, but I do end up enjoying quite a bit after the fact. God, her voice sounds so much better though. In this song, like, I'll talk about that definitely in the second half of this video, but I definitely like the sound of her voice in this song more than most other songs that she's released, which that's definitely a good first impression. I like this. This is a really nice. This is a really killer song for her. I like it. It works really, really well. Okay. I like that. That was good. Definitely different. Definitely on the, you know, the imagery and all that stuff. And I think to a certain extent the sound of the song different from her music last year. More of a, how darker, it sort of maybe a little bit more sexy and sensual kind of, you know, look and feel to the music video and the song itself too. Maybe to a song more on the, a little bit potentially more, you know, R&B-ish influenced than the other music that she'd released last year. All in all, I mean, I think it's definitely a really solid addition to her, you know, progression of music throughout her career so far. I personally do and kind of enjoy it, but as with pretty much a lot of the other songs that she's released, the promo songs at least, it's not one that's like driving me crazy as I listen to it the first time. But considering, you know, my past history and listening to her music, I will listen to this more, and then I will start to like really, really like it after the fact. And then it'll become a song that I, you know, love, that I really like. And so I think that's what's going to happen with this one. I don't love it. I don't hate it. But as I listen to it more, I will kind of, you know, start to really, really enjoy her music, or this song specifically. So that's what I got from my first impressions. I'm going to leave you guys with I'm going to give you guys, I should say, the question of the video. Answer that in the comments below. And of course, share your general thoughts on this song. And I'll be back in a moment with a little bit of a deeper review of this song. Alright, this I don't think is going to be a particularly long review segment or section, but, you know, I just have to come out and say it, that this, I cannot get into this song, cannot like it, do not like it. Maybe the more that I listen to it, the more that I'll enjoy it, but the bottom line is that there's pretty frequent moments in this song that I kind of feel it's very annoying to listen to, especially the last 40 to 60 seconds of this song. When you get to a song and you just want it to be over, that's not a good thing. It really isn't. The song ultimately, I think, is of all the songs that she's released, it's probably the most boring song that she's released, in my opinion. I'm not a really, really big fan of it. There isn't any particularly, well, except for her high note in this song, there aren't any particularly, you know, particular points of interest with the vocal performances she puts in with this song. You know, I mean, she can sing. I'm not necessarily like the biggest fan of her, you know, vocal tone or, you know, ability or whatever it is about her vocals. Not really the biggest fan, because there's moments where she seems that she's kind of like gasping for air, or that she's running out of air or whatever, you know, because like trying to reach some of the higher ends, higher notes and stuff like that seem to be, you know, they just come out weird to me, and I don't really like it. But, you know, that's not necessarily a big, you know, knocker to say that she's not a good singer, because I definitely do think that she is. But all of that being said, you know, it definitely isn't the best vocal performance from her. It's not the best vocal performance in combination with the music track. That, to me, they don't mesh or work together particularly greatly, or particularly well. It just, you know, some moments in the song are just like, this doesn't fit. And particularly, which is really the most disappointing part, is that the music track during the chorus, I don't think like effectively backs up the vocal track during the chorus. They're kind of at odds with each other. I think they don't necessarily blend together particularly well. They don't have to be something that like completely matches, you know, note for note and is following the same sort of, you know, pattern and stuff like that. But at the same time, for something to be so like different, and just for me, it just they don't fit together particularly well. There's nothing wrong with the, you know, composition of the music track in that moment. There's nothing wrong with the vocal track in that moment, but just the way that they kind of just come together isn't something that I'm particularly thrilled with. You know, and it really is like the repetition of that sound, whatever the instrument is. I know it's probably coming, you know, like a keyboard generated thing, or like a digitally generated sound, trying to like imitate or mimic some like a wind instrument or something. I don't know specifically, but that sound gets kind of annoying, gets very annoying. And then, like I said, when it comes to the final, you know, minute or so of the song, like when that comes in, it's just repeated non-stop until the song is over. I really want the song to be finished, because at that point, like, the song is really very much run its course. It's got an extra minute on the song that doesn't necessarily need to be there, in my opinion. You know, and it probably could have been wrapped up about the 3-minute and 10-second mark or something like that. It didn't need to be a 3-minute and 45-second long song or whatever it was. It could have shaved 40 seconds or so off of it, or 30 seconds or so off of it, and I think it would have been a little bit better. The ends definitely wouldn't have me wanting to, like, claw my eyes out or whatever, because I just want it to be over. So that's really it. That's all I got. Is just, I know that's super hard. I think that what I've just said is super harsh. But at the end of the day, if I feel pretty strongly about disliking or liking the song, I'm gonna be pretty strong in the words that I use. And I just have to say that, like, I kind of, you know, dig this song a little bit as far as, you know, some aspects of the music track and her vocals and stuff like that, because I think it's different and better in ways. But at the end of the day, the entire song as a whole gets to be really boring and repetitive, and it just doesn't stand up or stack up to some of the other most, or if not all, of the music that she released last year. And that right there is something that is kind of disappointing. So that's what I have got. We got a disappointing start to the year. That's unfortunate. It's been I don't think it's ever happened that the first song that I've listened to of a brand new year has been something that I haven't liked. Although now that I think about it, maybe Girls' Generation and I Got a Boy was a song I didn't like, and that was, you know, a song that got released on the first of the year. So maybe we got to go back, like, what, 4 years? So that's fun. But it is what it is, and, well, apparently I guess it can only get better from here. So that's what I've got. I know that was super harsh. I'm sorry if y'all are, like, fans of Chungha. I am too. I like her as well. The song is a miss for me, and, you know, that is the way that it is sometimes. I'm not completely over her or anything like that, and, you know, I'll be back for the next release that she puts out with excitement, because, like I said, I like her, and her releases up to this point have been very interesting and cool to listen to, and lots of fun. So I haven't completely lost hope that I'm completely tired of listening to her music. But like I said, that's that. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to join this community, right, where we're kind of trying to discuss and share our honest, harsh, sometimes, thoughts on brand new music, then click on the subscribe button below this video so that you can join the community and stay updated with everything that we're talking about. So that's it for this video, guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'm gonna see you all next time.